Hey, friends! I'm Nova, and this little fluff ball is my puppy, Poppy. We love story time. Every time I start a story, Poppy zooms over and plops right next to me. He never misses a single one. If you enjoy our stories and want to hear more, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Poppy might even do a happy dance. The Golden Goose, a tale of sticky situations. Once upon a time, in a little village nestled by a sparkling river, lived a poor but cheerful farmer with his 3 sons, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Now, Tom and Dick, they were the clever ones, or at least they thought so. Always busy bragging about how smart they were. But Harry, the youngest, was, well, let's just say, not as sharp as a pitchfork. He was sweet though, and everyone called him Simpleton. But Simpleton had something his brothers didn't, a heart of gold. One day, while Simpleton was whistling and chopping wood in the forest, an old man, hunched over a cane, shuffled towards him. "Old man, good day, lad. Would you be so kind as to share a bite? I haven't eaten in days." Now, Tom and Dick would have shooed him away faster than a rooster at sunrise. But Simpleton, being the generous soul he was, opened his humble lunch and offered the man half of everything, bread, cheese, and even a little honey cake his mother had packed. "Simpleton, here you go, sir. It's not much, but you're welcome to share it." The old man's eyes twinkled. He wasn't just any old man, he was a magical one, of course. He took a bite and said with a grin, "Old man, because of your kindness, I have a gift for you. Behind that tree over there, you'll find something extraordinary." Simpleton blinked in surprise, but when he went behind the tree, what did he see? A goose, but not just any goose. This goose had feathers of pure, gleaming gold. Simpleton, whoa! A golden goose. Wait till Tom and Dick see this. He picked up the golden goose, and off he went to the nearest inn to rest for the night. Now, at the inn, the innkeeper's 3 daughters, Elsa, Greta, and Hilda, were immediately enchanted by the sight of the golden goose. "Elsa, look at that! If I could just pluck one of those shiny feathers, I'd be rich." So, while Simpleton was sound asleep, Elsa tiptoed into his room and reached out to pluck a feather. But as soon as she touched the goose, her hand stuck fast. She couldn't pull away. "Elsa, help! Help! I'm stuck!" Greta, her sister, rushed in. "Greta, hold on, Elsa, I'll get you free." But as soon as she grabbed her sister's arm, SCHLOOP, Greta was stuck too. Hilda, the 3rd sister, burst in, laughing. "Hilda, oh, come on! What are you 2 doing?" But as soon as she touched Greta's shoulder, you guessed it, she got stuck as well. Now all 3 sisters were stuck like flies on a honey pot. The next morning, Simpleton woke up to the sight of the 3 girls stuck to his goose. He scratched his head, but being the simple soul he was, he just shrugged. "Simpleton, well, I guess you'll have to come along." And off he went, the 3 sisters wobbling behind him, still stuck to the golden goose. As Simpleton walked through the village, more people joined this bizarre parade. A farmer tried to free the girls, stuck. Then the baker, the butcher, even the mayor himself, all stuck in a ridiculous line behind Simpleton and his goose. Word spread quickly, and soon they reached the king's palace. Now, the king's daughter, Princess Lily, was known far and wide for never smiling, not once, not ever. The king had promised that whoever could make her laugh would win her hand in marriage. Many had tried, juggling knights, dancing bears, even a clown on a unicycle, but nothing worked. But when Princess Lily saw Simpleton walking by with a goose and an entire chain of people wobbling and tripping behind him, she couldn't help it. She burst out laughing, not just a giggle, but a full, hearty laugh. Princess Lily, oh! This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hearing his daughter's laughter, the king couldn't believe his ears. King, young man, you have done the impossible. You've made my daughter laugh. You shall marry her. Simpleton was, of course, quite surprised. But he smiled and nodded. Simpleton, well, that sounds like a happy ending to me. And so it was. Simpleton married the princess, and they lived happily ever after. As for the golden goose, well, it continued to spread joy wherever it went, but no one dared try to pluck another feather. Moral of the story: kindness and a pure heart are often rewarded in the most unexpected ways. And maybe, just maybe, you should think twice before grabbing someone else's goose.